Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I got this makeup look right here. The main focus of this video is all about longevity and how to wear your makeup during the summer. So this is going to be my summer base routine. If you guys would like to see how I got this look, please be sure to continue on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as always. Show me some love, okay? But all right, y'all, let's just get right into this. Yeah. All right, y'all, so let's get right into it. My face is prepped. I did prep it off of camera. I'm just gonna take off my glasses so we could get started. So for longevity and long wear, the three most important steps would be how you prep your skin, how you powder, and how you set. Regardless of your skin type, you need to prep your skin well. It's really going to help with the look of your makeup and also help with the longevity of your makeup as well. So to prep my skin, I did use the Medicube pore pads. I really love these. I use these as a part of my regular skincare routine. And then just for a little bit of hydration, I went in with the Snail Mucin Essence for moisturizer. I took the Kosar X oil-free moisturizer. I would recommend, if you have oily skin, to use an oil-free moisturizer. So that is it for skin prep. Now we're just gonna jump right into the base. This product right here that I'm about to show you guys has been a game changer when it comes to my summer makeup. It is a little bit pricey, but I highly recommend this product right here. This is the One Size Secure the Sweat Primer. Y'all, this product is a game changer. I use this solely for the summer as my primer. This primer right here, my makeup lasts a really long time with this product. I have went to church, I went to the beach with my makeup on, and my makeup has stayed intact with this product. So I really do recommend this one. So with this, you just want to take a pea size amount, so just about that much, and I'm just gonna put it on my hand like this, and then you want to rub it in your hands for about a couple minutes just to warm up the product. And then you're just going to rub this and just pat it into your skin. So I am just gonna let this sit for about a minute and let this dry before we move on to the next step. Okay, so now that that primer has set in a little bit, I am going to take another primer. This is the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Primer. I really like using this just to smoothen out any areas on my face and my porous areas as well. So that is it for primer. Now we're gonna move on to foundation. You don't necessarily need to wear a matte foundation, but I would just recommend a foundation that is long wearing. These are my favorite two foundations for the summer. One is high end and one is low end. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I know this foundation is now discontinued, but this is one of my favorite foundations. So if you do get your hands on it, try to get your hands on it. I know eBay may still have some. Also the Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation. This is also a great foundation as well. This one has a 30-hour wear claim. I am going to mix these two foundations today, so I'm going to use both of them. So I have both the foundations on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna mix them together like this, and then I'm just going to start spreading it out with my finger, and then I'll take my brush and blend it in. Okay, so my foundation is on. I'm kind of just gonna speed through highlighting, contouring, and blushing, all of that to get to the powder portion. So this is the placement of my highlighting and contour. I just took the e.l.f. Halo Contour Wand in the shade Medium Tan, and I took the Kem Beauty Concealer in the shade Banofee. Now I'm just gonna blend this out. All right, y'all, so I blended out my highlighting contour. I'm just gonna go into liquid blush. I'm gonna be taking the e.l.f. liquid blush in the shade Coral Crush. This is such a gorgeous blush color for the summer, by the way, but I am just gonna go in with my brightening concealer in my inner corner. And to do that, I'm taking the One Size concealer in the shade Medium 4. Okay, so now that our base is down, now we're gonna move on to setting and powdering and everything like that. I am going to take two different powders. This is the One Size translucent powder and the Huda Beauty powder in the shade Banana Bread. I'm first going to take the Huda Beauty powder just to set underneath my eyes so that it doesn't crease or anything. I am just making sure there are no creases underneath my eyes, and then I'm going to go in with my powder puff and just spread that on the back of my hand so that it's evenly coated. And then we're just gonna go in and press the powder into my face. I did also use the Huda Beauty powder just to set all of the areas we applied our highlighting concealer. For the summer, I do apply my powder just a little bit differently. I'm going to take the One Size translucent powder and just take my powder puff, and I'm just going to press it into that powder and then just spread it evenly on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to go in and just bake this onto my face. So we're just going to really press and lock in our entire face. Now moving on to bronzer, I'm taking the Juvia's Place bronzer in the shade Tan. I am just taking both shades since I'm running low on both of them. Now just for some more added bronze, I am going to take the Milani Baked bronzer in the shade Soleil, and I'm just going to use this just to give me a more bronzy look. Now for blush, I'm taking the Juvia's Place Volume 1 blush and taking this kind of orangey shade and just using that as my blush. So this is an optional step, but I do just want to clean up my cheeks and my nose contour a little bit more. So I'm going to go back in with the One Size powder, not too much, and just use this to cut my cheeks. So now is when I will do my eyes. So I'm just going to do my eyes really quick and then I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. I did my eyes. I'm not going to be wearing lashes, just mascara. So I'm going to apply mascara a little bit later. So now we're moving on to setting our face. These are the setting and finishing sprays that I'm going to be using today. If you're wondering, yes, there is a difference between setting and finishing sprays. Setting sprays pretty much just melts your makeup all together and really sets the face, and then finishing sprays really just lock everything in and really makes everything bulletproof, if that makes sense. To set my face first, I'm going in with the One Size Powder Melt Glass Setting Spray. I do like using this just to melt down all of the powders that are on my face. This is great if you have dry skin as well, but still want a spray with some longevity. So before going in with my powders, I am just gonna spray my face with this. So as you can see, it kind of just took down all of that powdery finish that's on our face. I am just gonna let this dry down a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with my next powder. This is also another optional step, but if you want a really full coverage look that lasts all day, I would recommend getting a foundation powder. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Powder in the shade 330. I'm just gonna take this on my brush and I'm just gonna press this powder into my skin. I am not applying this powder underneath my eyes because it will darken, and we want our under eyes to stay highlighted and bright. So I'm just taking this everywhere else. Now for underneath my eyes, I'm going to be taking the Kem Beauty Miracle Flawless Powder in the shade Light. This is how it looks. I'm just going to take this with my Real Technique setting brush and just apply this right underneath the eye. Now moving on to lips, I'm taking the LA Girl lip liner in the shade Vamp. For lipstick, I'm taking the MAC lipstick in the shade Lady Danger. Looks like this. And just to lighten the lip a little bit, I'm going in with the MAC lipstick in the shade Myth. And for gloss, I'm taking the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Peach Ring. So last but not least, finishing sprays to finish off this look. If I wasn't out of this spray, this is the spray I would be using. This is the One Size On Till Dawn finishing spray. This is a little bit pricey, but really good for the summer. But this spray right here is literally the next best thing, and it is super duper affordable. This is the L'Oreal 3-Second Setting Mist. I just have the travel size one. It's like for $10. It's so good. It lasts super long. It's just as good as the One Size spray. This is another really good spray. This is the Makeup Revolution Super Hold Misting Spray Super Fix. This one is a really good spray too. I like to use both of these sprays together, either this or the One Size, or this or the L'Oreal, and when I tell you, your makeup ain't going nowhere, okay? But I do use this spray first because this spray is a little bit more wet. This one kind of feels like an aerosol air spray, so I am just going to use this one first. And last but not least, the L'Oreal setting spray. And that is it, you guys. I'm about to just add mascara, change my top, and do my hair real quick, and then I'll come back and show you guys the final look. So this is the final look, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you all found it helpful. Definitely try some of the tips out in this video and let me know how it works for you. But yeah, you guys, this is the final look. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you all so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.